how are you all doing? I hope you guys are doing well. In this video, we are going to see the career and finance messages for Gemini for week ahead. So watch this video if you're a Gemini or if you're dealing with one. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so only take what resonates and leave the rest. If you want to have a personal reading, link is in the description. If you want to follow my Instagram, the link is in the description. Also, if you don't already know, I'm a Gemini sun myself. So hey, Gemini, I love being a Gemini, love reading for Gemini. I already posted a love messages reading for Gemini for week ahead. So I'm going to put that link in the comments. You can go and watch, or you can just go to my YouTube page and you can find the love messages, and this is going to be strictly about career and finance. All right, Gemini, so now let's see what the career and finance messages for us, what is coming in career and finance, professional life basically. So right, give me a message for Gemini, please. Give me messages for Gemini. So we have hold your vision, and we have don't let pride get in your way. So Gemini, your message for career and finance this week is that you might be having certain goals, like you have a vision, you are trying to manifest something in your career and finance. So do not second guess it, whatever it is, just hold your vision and like keep giving it energy, because wherever attention goes, energy flows. So I see that whatever you're trying to manifest, like do not be distracted. If you can hold your vision and you can make a plan and you can work upon it consistently, it's going to give you amazing results, right? So yeah, do not get distracted. And then we have don't let pride get in your way. I also see that this week you can have some clashes with people, especially I'm getting a vision of you having a clash with a boss figure, somebody in authority, like can just come and try to unnecessarily like bother you, something like that. So just make sure that this person could also be a Leo for some of you. So I see that do not lose your calm, right, Gemini? Do not lose your calm and don't let any ego come in the way. So if you also have ego problems or whatever, try to like stay calm and like handle it carefully, and don't let your ego or someone's ego kind of come in your way and like ruin your career prospects. Like don't let that happen. So stay calm, hold your vision, focus upon it, give your energy towards your goals, and I see they will manifest. All right, so just reduce any sort of distraction this week, Gemini. All right, now let's see your tarot messages. Give me the present for Gemini, please, in career. What's happening for my gems in career? So we have 7 of Pentacles. All right, what is the blockage for Gemini moving forward in career, please? We have Knight of Swords. So I see Gemini in the present with your career. Right now you are trying to take a step back. You're not doing too much, like physically you're not taking action on something, or you're not reacting to things. You're trying to stay calm, you're trying to like take a step back, and you're trying to evaluate your past. So you're trying to see how your career and finance was in the past, and which things worked for you, which things did not work for you. So you're just trying to do like a self-evaluation, and you're trying to make a strategy for the future, So you're basically judging your past efforts. And I also see that you're trying to see new ways of making something happen. And you are doing all of this with a lot of contemplation. So a lot of contemplation, a lot of thinking is going on. And you're just trying to see how can you make something happen, how can you manifest something, basically. Your blockage is that, Gemini, you are not having patience. You're trying to be patient, that's what I see, and you're trying to like be calm and like trying to take stock of the situation, but there is something very impatient in your energy which is causing you a lot of stress, because you want things to move fast. You're like, I want to achieve this fast, I want to do this fast, and if it's not happening in like a few days or few weeks, then it just means that it's not gonna work. So you need to like hold your horses, Gemini. You need to hold your horses. Just because something is not working in like days or weeks doesn't mean that you're a failure, doesn't mean that it's not going to work. The best of the things take time. So if you want something to happen and you're putting in the effort, you also need to hold your vision and practice some patience, because I see that this impatient nature of yours to like jump into things without thinking too much and like, you know, getting started on stuff and then leaving it midway, it will cost you. It will really cost you and you will regret. So there can be something which is going to tempt you to jump into it without much thought, and you may do it and then regret. So be very careful this week. Don't make any hasty decision. Take time and only then make a decision. Do not jump into stuff without knowing. Otherwise, you're going to regret it. All right? What is the goal of Gemini in career and finance, please? What is Gemini trying to achieve? Sun card. You're trying to achieve recognition. Some of you, you're trying to achieve a position or a status or maybe a promotion or maybe recognition from your boss, appreciation from your boss. Like, you've been putting in the work and you feel like everybody gets appreciation, everybody gets status. Why not me? Why is it taking so much for me? Like, why is it taking so much time? Why things are delaying for me? But just know that if things are taking time, the success is going to be even more massive, you know? So if something is taking time, it's for your own good. Have patience. Do not give up. But then do not be hasty. So your goal is definitely recognition, status, reputation. You are looking for that spotlight. You feel like you've been working hard for a very long time and you're like, where's my spotlight? And maybe that is why we have don't let your pride get in the way, because you might fight. You might just get into arguments with people because you're looking for a recognition, reputation, you know, and you may just become frustrated and you may lash out on someone. So Gemini, hold your horses and do not lose your calm. All right? What is the unconscious influence here for my Gemini? What is the unconscious influence for my Gemini, please? We have Four of Pentacles. Your finance is going to be improved. Gemini, you don't even know this, you don't realize, but your finances are going to get hiked. Some of you, I also see a property or like getting a house, getting a car, like building some assets. So there is a financial stability coming in for sure. You don't know this. You don't realize right now, you don't see it, but it's happening. Like in the background, things are getting built for you. You know how so many times when we are working on something and we're not getting instant result, we feel like nothing is working, but things are getting built. And then eventually one day you see the result. Like how you keep on posting videos on YouTube and you don't go viral, but then because you're doing all that hard work, like the YouTube algorithm is working for you. And then one day one video goes viral and like everything gets fixed. So that's what it is, you know. Right now you are working hard and you're like, where is my result? Where is my reward? Where is my spotlight? And you feel like nothing is working, but actually things are getting coupled up so that, you know, one day you can see that blow. So I see that Gemini, in the near future, you will be having some sort of a financial hike. Some of you, you're getting a new house or a car or maybe both, you know. So there's material success coming in for you eventually. And this might happen in next, like, some of you 4 months or maybe 4 years, you know. What is the final outcome for Gemini, please? What's going to happen for Gemini in career this week? You know, like this week, what my Gemini needs to know. We have the Hermit card. Gemini, if you want to learn something, we also have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck and Hermit. Both actually talk about learning and like upgrading your skills. So Gemini, if you can just like take time and like go in your isolation, and if you can learn and you can upscale your skills, like if you can just upgrade, if you can hire a teacher or a mentor, or maybe take up a book or a course and start learning and like polish your skills, it'll be great. Like this is a great time to learn. I see that right now, the kind of finances that you're looking for, they might not immediately come. Like this week or this month, you might not get the exact financial status, but if you can utilize this time to polish your skills and learn something new, then in the future, you will be able to convert it into money. You know, knowledge is money. So yeah, your skills are going to pay you really, really well. If this is the time you can invest into learning something from someone, go ahead, Gemini. That's your bet for this week. All right, what is the advice for Gemini, please? And some of you, I see that in your workplace, if you feel like you're not getting the recognition, then your message is to use your knowledge, you know, Don't second guess. Sometimes like we have the skills, we have the knowledge, but we are not cashing it because we feel like we are not good enough. We are trying to undervalue ourselves. So the cards here are telling you that you have all the knowledge in the world and you can convert it into finances. So put your skills forward, put them to test, and it's going to give you great results. Also, the Hermit card here is telling you that you are going to have a slow and steady success. So things might not come to you very suddenly, but just know that you're climbing the ladder and eventually you're going to get at the top. So just because it's taking time, do not lose hope. Yeah. All right, what's the advice for Gemini, please, to close off this reading for career? Your advice is 5 of Cups. Gemini, you are like unnecessarily being a sad bitch. Like, you're a bad bitch. Don't be a sad bitch. I see that, Gemini, you're like keep on cribbing and like complaining, and you're like too much focused on things that are not working. Like, at every point in our life, Gemini, some things will be working and some things will not be working. Like, as a human, you cannot have everything working for you at the same time. Like, it just doesn't happen, you know. So I see that you just keep on focusing on things that are not working, and you're like cribbing and whining so hard that you're not able to see opportunities. So I see that there are things that are still working. There are things that can still work for you. If you just like keep your past behind you, and if you can focus on the future, and if you be a little more optimistic rather than being pessimistic, and if you look for opportunities, you will find an opportunity. So your advice is really that your pessimism is blocking you. You're unnecessarily creating situations in your mind, and you're creating problems, you know. You're creating problems in your mind, Gemini. So your advice is to be a little more optimistic and look for opportunities, look for that positivity, look for that light at the end of the tunnel. If you will look for it, you will find it. Do you get it? Yes. So yeah, that's about your reading. I hope this helps and resonate. If it does, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. I will see you very soon in the next video. Till then, you guys take care, stay safe, bye.